NRM Laboratories was founded in 1990. It is the UK's largest analytical testing laboratory serving agriculture and land-based industries, and we hold UCAS accreditation for our key methodologies.
NRM offers a wide range of laboratory analysis to help support farmers with their agronomic solutions, such as soil analysis, grain analysis, leaf tissue, and slurries and manure testing. We also offer environmental analysis for our customers, which includes things such as water, AD testing, effluent, and compost.
We have over 20 laboratories on site. We have 120 analysts and technicians with centuries of experience between them. In addition to the Bracknell site, we also have a small soil testing facility in Swaffham. Over the last 5 years, we've invested very heavily in new analytical equipment, much of which has been designed and built specifically to our requirements. An example of which is our loss and ignition robot measuring organic carbon in soil samples, which has tripled our testing capacity.
Farmers often have to test their soil from a legislative perspective, but not just that, it's absolutely critical in terms of how a farmer manages their crop from season to season. Really important to understand what nutrient is in the soil, and therefore the farmer can adjust their nutrient management throughout the season accordingly to ensure the crop has the right level of nutrients so it's hitting yield and quality. Soil testing is also really important to help protect our environment. As farmers are using their soil analysis to ensure they're applying the correct amount of fertiliser, and that can help prevent excess fertiliser leaching into our waterways.
When soil samples are received at our facility, they are dried and ground and are presented in such a way that they are compliant for subsequent parts of the operation in line with UK agricultural testing requirements. Our soils are tested for phosphorus, potassium, magnesium and pH, with the addition of loss on ignition measuring organic carbon. We test for a range of soil parameters in addition to the standard package to enhance and help the customer understand their soil fertility and quality of soil.
Soil analysis really closely links to tissue and grain analysis. Soil is that first base in terms of understanding what nutrients are already there in the soil. Then as the season develops into the spring, we'll want to be using leaf tissue analysis to check to see what nutrient has the crop taken up and what adjustments might need to be made in terms of nutrient requirements. Then once the season's completed, farmers harvest their crop. That's where grain analysis comes in. Grain analysis allows farmers to do a post-mortem of the season to understand how effectively they've managed their nutrients throughout, and therefore giving a really valuable insight into how they can more effectively manage their crops for future seasons.
NRM also serves other markets. We test manures and slurries and an assortment of waste products for their suitability for anaerobic digestion, serving the renewable energy industries. We also test waters and composts and other growing medias, the sort of which are used in glass houses, serving both agriculture and horticultural industries.
Testing is critical for our environmental customers. In the AD sector, for example, we test the feedstock to ensure we can get maximum output from whatever's put in to the plant for maximum productivity. We also test soil for contamination in the building sector, for example, to ensure that any of their activities aren't causing any further environmental impact. So NRM supplies our customers with results in a really easy to understand way, that both being with PDF reports as well as Excel data, depending on the use case. With our reports, we always provide interpretation to help our customers understand what the results mean. We've got a vast bank of data from farmers all across the country. Farmers are able to compare their own results with what they're seeing across the UK, which is an incredibly valuable resource and really supports them with their own benchmarking.
At NRM, we perform over 3 million tests per year. This is ever expanding and just goes to show the benefit that the testing we do gives to our customers.